All right. All right. So- Oh, wow. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Both. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Right. Yes. All right. What I'd like to talk about are the protests, the Black Lives Matter thing, um, all of that. I mean, I think that's important. I think this is a moment in time uh, that people are fed up. They don't want to do this anymore. So I think this is what we need to talk about right now. Right. Right. Yes. And that could be true. I would believe so. I mean, from everything I've looked up, there is a political arm that is donating to democratic causes. I've seen that. I've seen it with my own eyes. And then I've also seen the organic movement that came up basically after Trayvon Martin was killed by George Zimmerman. An organic movement rose up, and that was only to protest police brutality. It had nothing to do with the political um, ramifications that are going on right now. It was all organic, ground up, grassroots movement, and basically what's happened is a political wing has arisen from that, hijacked the name, and I mean, I don't know, why that happened. I mean, I do know why that happened, but I don't know. Yeah, money, and influence and power. Right. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. Right. Right. Okay. Um, I think that mostly what I would like to say is that a lot of people um, always counter with all lives matter. Um, and in essence, yes, that's true. That is absolutely true. Every life in the world matters. But I think that the counter is it dilutes the message of Black Lives Matter. What I think people are trying to say when they say Black Lives Matter is that historically, especially in a lot of the Western Hemisphere, a lot of Black people been getting shot and killed by the police um, for minor infractions, for no infraction, uh, sometimes maybe on accident, and it's covered up. So I think that where that came out of is we also matter, not just Black lives, but Black lives in general matter. And I think people take offense to that, which I don't understand because, I mean, if all lives mattered, why didn't they matter in 1620? Why didn't they matter until 68, really, 1968? I mean, they didn't matter then. And so why is this big all lives matter movement? Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Black lives definitely didn't matter. And that's not the point. Right. Yes. Yes. Hmm. Right. 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 Now, well, what I would say is historically, and I guess a lot of people don't understand this. When you go back to the Martin Luther King days, who was the ones putting the hoses and the dogs on the people peacefully protesting? The police. Bull Connor, he was down there in Alabama and Birmingham. He was sicking dogs on people, shooting them with water cannons for peacefully protesting. These were not violent people. These were people saying, "Hey, we want equal rights," and the police were behind uh, the brutality. I mean, the police brutality was rampant back then, and even before that, you can go back to like the 50s and 40s and 30s when the Klan was in their heyday. After they died out for a while, um, the police were the members of the Klan. So, so yeah, and Congress members and mayors and all these people, they were members of the Klan. So I think that a lot of people don't understand how why the black community's relationship with police is so is so tense and angry. The older guys, people like my dad's age, they they saw the police as the people, locking them up for nothing, beating them up, rounding them up on the streets. And we see that if you go to the 80s, that was happening again with the war on drugs and all that. So, right. I think it happens at every level. I think a lot of it has. Oh, I definitely think it's at the highest levels. I mean, if you look at the '60s, you had J. Edgar Hoover. He was in charge of the FBI. He was one wiretapping Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X and all those guys. He was doing that with the Pro and all that. But I think, I mean, as far as I would say, it might have went even to the from the president down. It could have. Um, I would say even before him, because J. Edgar Hoover was the FBI director even before he was the president, before JFK. So, mhm, right, J. Edgar Hoover. Wait, the CIA? I'm not. I'm not sure who that was. Oh yeah, he was the CIA director. That's right. Yep, you're right about that. Hmm. Hmm. Yes. 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 Um, I think that they were worried. A lot of people were worried about a black middle class rising up and being able, maybe at that time. I mean, now it probably wouldn't be as big of a problem, but maybe at that time, they saw a black. You think so? And I wholeheartedly agree with that. Right, right, and I agree with that. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Hmm. Hmm. Yes. Yes. Right. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Yes. Hmm. Right. Yes. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. Right. Okay.
Talk now?
I'm talking now.
Okay.
So can you not hear it at all?
You couldn't hear you, but you could hear him.
Okay, we're gonna have to start this all over.
All
Right?
right.
No, it's not. Now they can hear you.
Yeah, now they can hear me, but they couldn't before.
They can hear him though.
Okay, well that doesn't do any good if only one side of the conversation is. So stop this and restart it.
Maybe you can just like restart it now. You can just say I'm gonna just.
No, do kill it.